Hello Virgo, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and this is your January Tarot Love reading. As usual, we're going to take a look at your energy, the energy of your love interest, whoever you're thinking about, and the energy of the connection at this time. I'm going to start with an oracle card from the Alice Wonderland today to get us the general theme of what's going on, what's important to know. And then at the end, I also pull a card from the Spirit Junkie deck to get a mantra and affirmation, something that you can use, like a positive affirmation to use to make the most out of the energies in your situation at this time. Okay, I hope you like this reading, guys. Just remember, this is a general one, so if it resonates, great. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below the video. If it doesn't, you may want to check your other readings for the other placements for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, those. So let's get started. Of course, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you had a great time during the holidays, or maybe you're still celebrating, so kudos and great job for, finding the time and making it happen. Tomorrow we have, meaning 2nd of January, we have new moon in Capricorn. I might do a separate reading in it, maybe not, but anyway, because we're going to be talking about January energies in this reading, it will include the new moon in Capricorn as well. And also it's Venus retrograde at the moment, so yeah, be careful with trying to solve any big obstacles or challenges in the relationships, and it could be any relationships at all, not just the love relationships. And focus a lot on self-love, self-care, mindfulness practices at this time. And don't go nuts with shopping. Just a warning to someone out there. So you have card number 35, never jam today. Promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the now. It could be you making some promises that you then realize you cannot keep, or it can be other people doing that to you. But definitely this is still a reflection, right? As within, so without. Or what we resist persists. So try to stay in the now. Don't focus too much on what's gonna come in a week, in a month, in a year. Try to observe what's happening in the moment. Just literally around you, what's happening inside of you, how you're feeling, what's really going on. That's going to be important during this month. Okay, let's get to the tarot reading. So what do we need to know about the Virgo energy? Got my new phone now, and it's definitely more advanced than the one I had, and still getting used to the new camera and everything else. Also, I'm preparing for my trip to Hawaii in a few days, so that should be exciting. Hopefully everything is gonna go well with the travel, and I might do some readings from over there. Maybe even from outside, so we can enjoy the scenery with me. Alright, we have Page of Emotions in reverse. It's interesting that I had the same card for one of the previous readings. Don't remember what it was exactly, which sign. I think it was an air sign. No, not air, water. Please give me the energy for Virgo's person in January. What do we need to know? We have Death, just transformation reading. Scorpio energy, could be dealing with a Scorpio. And what's the connection energy in January? What do we need to know? We've got 2 cards. Queen of Voices and 2 of Materials. Yeah, I'm gonna pull some clarifiers as well. In the meantime, we have Muse of Voices here. So this is King of Swords actually, and we have the Queen as well. So it's kind of like in the original tarot would be a couple, although it's not really recognized as a couple, meaning like a love couple. It's more like a sister-brother relationship. But it looks like friendship is important at this time. And we're gonna get into the cards a bit more. So got clarification for the page. Please clarify the Death. 8 of Cups and Queen of Cups in reverse. Please clarify Queen of Voices and 2 of Materials. Death, another death. That's interesting. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit. Yeah, so it's like I'm getting this general vibe that you're going within, and this is the Virgo energy, by the way, so this is your Virgo, your energy with the Hermit here, that you are taking space and time for yourself in January to find your inner truth, to find your inner voice. It's like, what do you want to say? What is your message at this time? Because you are aware that you want to speak the truth and you want, you know, your close people, your loved ones to know what's going on with you. But you need to figure it out for yourself first. So it could be some new experience that you're not sure yet how to like classify. It could be that you are not sure that you've been dealing with it the right way previously and you want to do things differently this time. Hope that makes sense. So with the energies, we have Page of Emotions in reverse and King of Wands in reverse. Both cards in reverse. Yeah, but what I'm getting here is that you don't want your steps in expressing love, the ways to express love, to be guided by physical passion and attraction. You don't want it to be momentarily like kind of like happening, and then the next moment you don't think that you feel that way anymore, right? And you almost feel guilty because you feel like if you've said something and then you don't feel like that anymore, that you've almost deceived the person, right? That you weren't truthful with them. So you're trying to get to the bottom of it, to be a little bit more reasonable and logical in the way you express love, in what do you say to your person, you know, how do you express love, what's your love language, that as well. I'm hearing that some confusion that you have might be caused by the fact you have different love languages with your person. So explore that. If it rings a bell, if it resonates, you can Google more information on that. But if you and your person have different love languages, it could be some miscommunication could be happening just because of this difference. If you don't realize it and you're trying to impose your love language on another person, that may not be working very well. So it's always useful to kind of acknowledge what your language is, what their language is, and they work out, a compromise based on that. So your person has Death clarified by 8 of Cups and Queen of Cups in reverse. So they know that they cannot be the best love partner at this time because they need to change their mindset in certain areas when it comes to love and love relationships. And that's what they are working on right now. So if you're feeling like your person seems to be closed off, or they don't communicate as much, maybe they've actually asked for time for themselves, then know that big changes are coming underneath, because Death is like major transformation. It's also major arcana, right? So it's not even something that the person decided to do, it's something that they're pushed to be doing, kind of. Some events that are causing them to walk away from the old patterns and bring in something new. It will take time to build something new, so just be patient with that. And then for the connection, we have Queen of Voices and 2 of Materials clarified by Death. So both of you are seeing where you haven't prioritized this relationship. You're being honest with yourself and with each other about, or you should be at least, where maybe you feel like the other person is not doing their part, but you need to be honest and consider where you haven't been doing your part because you had been dealing with other things. And maybe you justified it like they were important, right? You prioritized consciously different things in your life rather than this relationship. But at least you owe to yourself and to your partner to acknowledge that, so you can move on in a more healthy pattern, not keeping that resentment and unresolved issue. Okay, let's get a spirit junkie card. Let's get a spirit junkie card for this day affirmation for January for Virgo. Okay, have a couple. So we have, actually we have 3. Okay, I'll read them. Attacking others is an attack on myself. I choose to release this now. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about, where you feel like you need to release some old patterns. The more I honor my inner light, the more I brighten the world. I choose to shine. This is beautiful. And when I lead from a place of love, people respect me. Leading from a place of love. This is beautiful. Yeah. This is why all those cups that we've seen are gonna turn back upright, and where you can release your overthinking or trying to be too precise. Like, you cannot always be precise when it comes to communication and people. You need to leave some freedom, some space for improvisation and creativity, because we're all different, and something that works for you or with one person may not necessarily work with another person. So it's just something to keep in mind. Stay in your loving and compassionate energy. That's key in January for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I love you all, and I'll be back very soon with more readings. Bye, everyone.